If you are watching live, thank you for checking this out. If you're watching on the replay on YouTube, thank you for checking out. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, and if you can super thank me, it'd be awesome. So today I wanted to do a year-end recap of everything that happened in terms of me building the channel. And yes, I am streaming on Twitch, but 99% of my focus this year was on YouTube. It's totally fine. And I did say I was going to do a 2024 recap over the last couple weeks. And I'm finally sitting on my butt here doing it right now. Because if I didn't, then we're going to get to probably Tuesday night. And I'm going to be like, oh, let me just think of something. And it's just going to be a mess. So I might as well just do it now. I did have a lot of stuff written over that I have written down over the past couple of weeks, and might as well just get to it. And then if I think of stuff along the way, then I will bring that up. I have a notepad here that I'm going to be typing as we're going through this. I'll talk about the games I played. You see it here. I'm going to talk about the goals I had for the year, the positives, the negatives, and what I want to accomplish in 2025, my 2025 goals. So let's just get started. And by the way, I will have TV Royale playing in the background here. What I wanted to start off with was in 2024, just the games that I played this whole year. Because going into this year, I think the main thing for me was I was going to play Clash Royale. I was going to play a ton of Clash Royale. And I was probably going to play Brawl Stars, but it ended up being that I didn't even count before. I didn't even count. It was, it's 15 games, and if you don't count Akinator, and it's debatable, I don't, but I did put it down. I would say it was 14 games. And this was just me saying that, okay, I'm going to play a ton of Clash Royale. I'm going to play a ton of Brawl Stars. But this is what the list ended up being for the year, which I think is a positive because ever since 2023, I knew that if I just played Clash Royale, the channel was going to die. And that's just a fact. Because I've now seen it with a couple of channels where there are players who their sole focus was Clash Royale on the channel, and they openly said they got tired of the game, and they haven't posted since, or they have way dropped their schedule. It was probably like 3 or 4 times a week, and it became once a week, and I just didn't want that to happen to my channel. So expanding to all thed different games ended up being a real good positive. We'll talk about the positives and the negatives later on. What I wanted to do here was talk about, like, okay, going into 2025, am I going to play this game again? So that's why we're going to go through the list. Okay, the first one is Akinator. Now, Akinator, if you were here at the beginning of the year, I did a New Year's video. Actually, I did a couple of videos where it was kind of like guess the Clash Royale theme using, can Akinator figure out the Clash Royale related answer? And we got mixed results out of that. I really want to do another Akinator video, or a couple of Akinator videos, now that we probably have more Clash Royale related cards, players, all that, themes, all that stuff that we can, use as answers. And maybe we expand to other games. So I'm going to put this as a 2. It's not high on the list, but, it'd be really cool if we did it again. So I'm going to put it as a 2. Brawl Stars, I haven't played. Oh, I needed to note the last time I played Brawl Stars on the channel. I think it was way back in the summer when I had this series that I planned 4 that actually didn't pan out, and I'll talk about that later on. I really want to get back into Brawl Stars. And it's not just because of like the Toy Story stuff, and I've been seeing it in all the ads recently, but it is a fun game. At its core, it's really a fun game. And I know a lot of players like using a ton of the different characters. I really only use Bo and Nita. That's it. So I don't know if I want to like go learn everybody, or if I just want to be like really, really, really good at Nita and really, really good at Bo as a secondary. So I am going to put this as a 2. Because if I don't play Brawl Stars again, I don't feel like I'm missing out, but it'd be really cool to play it. So I'm going to put it as a 2. Champion Strike is a 5. That's easy. I'll talk a lot more about that game later on. It's just that getting back into the game and playing it more often has just made me really appreciate how cool the game is. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, it's just another Clash remake." It's there are different elements to it, and I'll talk about that in a future video. Clash Royale, obviously a 5. Don't have to explain much there. You know, games has its up and down. Hero Tactics, I'm going to put as a 5. I have really, really enjoyed the game. And I think what happened in terms of this being a 5 was last week. I think it was, last week. I didn't play the game on the channel. Last week I had a really bad slump. I think I lost, it was something like 12 out of 15 games. It was that bad. Because like when in the current ranked system, before you get to the actual like official rankings, you have to go through the ladder. I was losing. I would win a game and then I lose 3 in a row. So if you win a game, you get about 30 trophies, and if you lose, you lose 10 trophies. So I basically was making 0 progress, and it was really frustrating because it was like if you didn't win the first round, you kind of knew you were not going to win the game. And I've been trying different decks, different lineups, and seeing what fit my style, and nothing was working. So I said, okay, I can't keep just like winning a game and then losing 3 and then just making 0 progress. But I kept going at it. I kept trying it. And that made me realize like how much I really enjoyed the game. Because it was like that with Clash Royale back in 2017, where I was losing a lot of games, but I kept playing because it was enjoyable. So here, Texas, I will put as a 5 that I will definitely be playing here on the channel for sure. Okay, Legend of Mushroom is gonna be a 1, only because it's an idle RPG, and I don't think this channel is made for idle RPGs. If it just so happens like there's a great update, or there ends up being like competitive something, then yeah, I'll revisit it. Okay, Legend of Slime, same thing. I'm gonna put it as a 1. I am further along in Legend of Slime. I should say further along. I'm like, I've spent probably more time playing that than Legend of Mushroom. So if I were to pick one of those two to come back and just do like, I don't know, a daily, or not daily, but like a once a week RPG, and we're just leveling up to see if we can progress further, then yeah, it'd be Legend of Slime over Legend of Mushroom. So yeah, it's still a 1. Okay, Lucky Defense, I'm going to put as a 1. I played the game. I've actually found the game on Molt's channel. I think that's how a lot of people found it. It's fun, but I don't think it suits what I want to, the type of competitive game I want to play. So I'm going to put it as a 1. I know that now there has been an ad rush recently of that game. They're trying to promote it, and the way they're promoting it is the reason why I stopped playing. Because they're talking about, okay, yeah, you don't want to use a certain strategy when you're playing, and you need to use this strategy. I'm like, that's the reason I stopped playing. Like, I can't wait. I can't give the game 30 seconds before I actually start playing. I want to start playing the game the moment I hit play. So if there is an update to it, then I'm totally fine. I'll be down with it. But right now it's a 1. Okay, the next game is Lotus Merge Arena. I am absolutely in love with this game. It's a 5. I mean, you see it most of these most of the recent videos have been Lotus Merge Arena. I don't know what it is. I just really love this game. And I hope that the devs continue to build on the success that it has. Okay, Mech Arena, I'm going to put as a 3. I am kind of 50-50 on me playing this, and I'll explain it here. When I have done videos for this game, I've gotten more comments on this game than any other game. In terms of, I should say, ratio-wise. I'm not that I'm getting ratioed, but more of like the amount of comments related to how much content I'm putting out of, or how many videos I put out of the game has been way more surprising than I even expected. On the other side, a lot of the comments are, "Hey, you're going to be facing bots. You're going to be facing overlevel people. You know, you're going to suffer. It's bot city," and that has made me pause in terms of, okay, if I'm going to be playing Mech Arena much more going forward, is it a game where I'm just going to be facing a lot of good people, or am I just going to be botting my way up until, you know, a certain level, and then I'm then going to be facing people. I don't want to play a game where it's just bots. You know, if that's the case, then I'll just go play, I'll play Tetris 99 or so, I don't know. I'll play something else. I'm going to do some videos coming up very soon. It may be to start the year. So yeah, some more Mech Arena coming up, but we'll see if that is the last of the Mech Arena videos. Okay, Metal Slug Awakening is probably a 1. I for some reason I thought they had done updates, but it looks like, yeah, this is probably leaning toward I'm not gonna play this again. It's also not a competitive game. From my understanding, it's not a competitive game. It's just another version of the Metal Slug series. No Surrender Heroes is a 0 because I already said I'm not gonna play that game again. You can check out that video. You can see why it's so bad. Okay, Squad Busters. I'm gonna put. Oh boy, I don't know. I played it again for like. I played it for the first time in a few weeks. There's a showdown mode where it's five different players in a group, and the board just shrinks so fast. And it is so much fun. I don't like, if that was in the game from the very beginning, then I'd probably play the game right there. I also understand that I am way far away from getting into the ranked portion of the game, and I don't know if I want to include that into everything else that I want to do. I would love to do Squad Busters. I just don't know if it fits the schedule of all the other games, because like if we're even here, I am going to do Champion Strike videos, I am going to do Clash Royale videos, I am going to do Hero Tactics videos, I am going to do Lotus Merge Arena videos. So Squad Busters would be the 5th game on that list. It may just be my game where I don't do any content for it, but I'm just enjoying the game. So I'm going to put, like, obviously, will I play it again? Yes. Will I play it for the channel? I'm going to put a 2. I think it's a 2. It's not a 50-50. It's leaning more toward, I probably won't do any videos of it, but I'm telling you, that showdown mode is so fun, and it's so fun because it's so quick. The game could end in a heartbeat, but there's also times where the game just like drags on, and then everybody's in the bushes fighting for the last one standing. It's crazy. Okay. All right, Tower Brawl. Tower Brawl is probably going to be a 2, and I have had a lot of fun playing Tower Brawl, but I feel like the game has reached a point where it has become very, very repetitive, and there's no more flexibility. I got the hero that ended up picking. Oh, Bombardier. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, yeah. So Bombardier, if you don't know, basically if you get it to its max level, it will do 66,666 damage. But there's a 2 in 5 chance that when you try to level it up, it will not level up. So that's the risk you take. So it takes long. It can take longer to level up the card to ultimate level, but once you get to ultimate level, and then the game is over. so that's the trade-off. I have not had that problem with Bombardier, and like the game is fun. But I just don't know if I'm going to be doing more content for it, because I do feel like I'm at a point where if I don't grind, then I'm going to be stuck in between top 300, top 300, top 250 for a long time. I would just have to go like full German 11 or full FX Pro to get to a higher level. Oh, if you don't know who FX Pro is, like I think the number one. He has the most. He or she, that person has the most games played on Clash Royale. German 11 has like, I think it's 700,000 games played on Lee Chess. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, in order for me to progress in Tower Brawl, I have to get on that level of nonstop playing all day, and I am approaching 50. I have no desire to do that, at least for that game. So that's why it's a 2, even though I love the game. But I might not be doing much more content for the channel on Tower Brawl. Okay, Transformers Tactical Arena. That's the last game that I have here. I am going to put that as a 0. Okay, I'm going to put it as 0. For me, the game is bad, and yeah, I have no desire to want to play it for the channel again. I mean, unless there's like a major update that improves pretty much 95% of what the game showed when I played it at the time, I am probably going to be skipping on this. So yeah, this is a 0 for me. So just to recap, Akinator, if you count that as a game that I played, probably I would like to play it again, but don't count on it. Brawl Stars, I would like to play again, but don't count on it. Champion Strike, of course. Clash Royale, of course. Hero Tactics, of course. Legend of Mushroom, probably not. Legend of Slime, probably not. Lucky Events, probably not. Let Us Merge Arena, of course. Mech Arena, it's 50-50. Metal Slug Awakening, probably not. No Surrender Heroes, nope. Squad Busters, probably not. Tower Brawl, leaning toward no, but we'll see. And Transformers, definitely not. Okay, so those are the games I played in 2024 on the YouTube channel. Okay, the next part I wanted to talk about were the goals for 2024. I had several different goals. One was to get to 4,000 hours watched, which I accomplished. That was awesome. The next was to get YouTube Partner, and the final step. Well, I think there were a couple final steps of YouTube Partner, and one was the 4,000 hours watched. But I think there was also something. I know it wasn't 1,000 subs because I had gotten 1,000 subs in 2023, so it was the 4,000 hours watch. I think there were a couple. It was more of like have a good standing or something, or like have specific videos or like be on a schedule or something like that. But yeah, that was the thing. So to get YouTube Partner accomplished, and the last one was to get to 5,000 subs by the end of 2024. I am currently at 1,350, or yeah, I've surpassed 1,300 at this moment. So I shouldn't say only at 13K. So I'll say 1,300 subs so far. We're not stopping for here. So I didn't accomplish that goal. The reason I didn't accomplish that goal is because there's a couple of reasons. First is I did move away from doing only Clash Royale content. And you know what? Okay, I'll hold that thought. Because I'm going to talk about the positives and negatives here, and then I'll talk about 2025 goals. So the positives, I'm probably going to bounce back and forth. Let me have some water first. Okay. You're going to hear me type a lot coming up right now. I'm going to get all my notes here too. Okay. All right, so the positives, I wrote down several of them. The first one was I expanded to more games. That was big for me because I just didn't want the channel to be only Clash Royale. I talked about this earlier. If it was just Clash Royale on this channel, we don't make it to 2024. Or we don't make it to the end of 2024 because the channel's gone. So I was excited to play. I mean, I was excited to play more games on the channel, and I wanted to expand more games. Okay, so that's one. Let's see. I enjoyed a lot more games. Yeah, I enjoyed a lot more games this year. Especially, I think, when I started playing Tower Brawl, and then Let Us Merge Arena, and then Hero Tactics, that really just sealed it. I was like, okay, this is where the channel's going. I know it sucks for you, the viewer, because you're like, oh, I'm here for this. So when are you going to play this? Or I'm here for this. When are you going to play this? And it's all over the place. That is what I'm going to try to figure out. We'll talk about that coming up. Okay. Another positive. Okay, I didn't just play Clash Royale. Okay, another positive. YouTube partner. Okay, let's see. What else did I have? The channel kept growing. Yeah. I'm going to put dashes here so it doesn't look too weird. Okay. The positive, yeah, the channel kept growing. Because there was a point where, like, I think it was going at a very healthy rate, and then once I stopped playing Clash Royale consistently, then it kind of hit a lull. But I think we're going back up on a very positive trend. And I also should say, not because I haven't done Clash Royale consistently. I have Clash Royale shorts that I do post every day, so that is a thing that I made a point of. Actually, let me put that consistently posting shorts. So that was the thing. It wasn't every day because I did take, like, once I ran out of like a bank of videos, I stopped for a little bit, and then I was like, okay, let me work on getting back up, and then I tried some stuff. We'll talk about that in a moment. Actually, experimentation is another thing. I shouldn't say that it was a negative or whatever, but I should say positive was experimentation. Trying different games and trying different ideas that ended up working and not working. I thought the quizzes or the trivia videos were okay. I tried some Brawl Stars content. I mean, the experimentation really helped me in thinking about, like, okay, what do I want the channel to be? Let me see if this works. If it doesn't work, it's fine. Like, if I knew Transformers was, in my opinion, going to be that bad of a game, I would have never played it. But I wanted to show you all my experience playing the game. I mean, No Surrender Heroes is the worst tower defense game I have ever played, and I have a video of it on the channel. If I was conscious of saying like, oh yeah, I can't play bad games on the channel, you would have never seen those games. And in my opinion, those games are just not, they're not great. But the experimentation allowed me to say, okay, yeah, we're gonna play these games so you can see. And maybe you may have a different opinion, and that's fine. You know, because I think a lot of people had different opinions. I think about was Transformers, No Surrender, or some of the other games. Okay, so that was a positive. Let me see. Okay, I think we can go to the negatives here. We might hop back into the positives. Okay, so the negatives were I got tired of Clash Royale. And that's just a bummer. I mean, I don't know like how some of these other channels do. I know that like Ian and Riley and Jake, I mean, this is their job, so to speak, which is do Clash Royale content. Like I think, what was it? There was a point where I think Ian and Riley, they have 2 channels and they go live, so they're doing videos on 2 channels and going live, and that's just absolutely nuts. And then Jake, he's streaming for YouTube, so there's that. And then you have Morton, who basically he's doing an English channel and a German channel, and he streams. It's just wow. I think if I was to go on that level and just go all in on that, I probably would not last more than 2 months. And that's just me with the knowledge of me doing that before, when I was doing my own publication, when I was doing content for different games. I tried to go all in. It didn't work. I just don't, like, credit to them. Credit to all those dudes who go all in and make it work. It is just, it's insane. So a negative is that I did get tired of Clash Royale. But with that led to the positive, I got to play more games. Or I expanded to more games. Okay. I have games I thought were going to be good were kind of bad. Yeah. Games that I thought that I said, oh man, this is going to be a really good secondary game for me playing Clash Royale, and it ended up just being not fantastic. I think the one that really highlighted that was Lucky Defense. I thought Lucky Defense was going to be a good game that I could just use as a secondary game once in a while, and it just never panned out that way. I actually thought too that Rush Royale, which is Rush Royale, Lucky Defense, they're kind of similar games. I thought they were going to be like that, and they were not that. Even like in 2023, I thought Boom Arena, I could just like hop in there once a month and do stuff, and it's just so bad. Like I don't know what we were all thinking in 2023 with Boom Arena. That game was so, like, you look at it now and it's like, this game is just bad. I know everybody likes it because it's free to play and you don't have to level up and all that, but even with the ad, even before the ad stuff, it's just, I don't know what we were thinking. It's just not a good game. It is just not a good game. It's not on the level of, let's say, No Surrender Heroes, but it's just not a good game. I don't know what we were thinking. Okay. The next one was I didn't follow through my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. So I didn't, my goal was to do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule of Clash Royale content, or at the very least, later on as I was playing other games, would do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule of different videos. And it ended up being that that wasn't the case. Like I don't know where I fell off. I think I fell off once I got sick. Yeah, I think I had the flu like way back. I think during the spring I got the flu and it was really bad. And I didn't have enough videos in the bank to where I could just say, okay, I'll let these go, and then by the time I recover, I'm going to be able to cycle back to playing, doing the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, and I'll be fine. But it never happened, and then it just broke off, and then I never got back to it. But at the same time, I also realized that I should not be a slave to the schedule. And that's a positive. So I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to put this as a positive. Do not become a slave to a content schedule. Because at the beginning of the year, my goal was Monday, Wednesday, Friday, no matter what. And then when it broke off, I didn't pressure myself to go back to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. Like right now, I think I have uploaded. I'm going to look here. The 5th of December was the last time I did not post a regular video. I've posted a video every day since then. So that would be 6th. Today's 20th. Was it 22 days in a row? Or something like that? Yeah. Is it? Wait. No. 6? No, it's 16 days. I'm crazy. 6th. Yeah, it's 16. Yeah. Okay, I'm actually going to do this here too. It's 23 days in a row that I've posted a regular video to the channel. And it's not like I'm not pressuring myself to post a video. It just so happens that I have been posting a video every day on the channel for the last 22 days. If I take a day off, then I'm not gonna go post on the channel or in the community tab and say like, oh, I'm taking a day off, guys. All right, I'll see y'all. Whatever. I'm not gonna do that. If I take a month off, then yeah, I'll let you know for sure that there's gonna be no content. But yeah, it's more of like, oh gosh, like I am uploading videos because I have really enjoyed it. I have really enjoyed posting, doing different games and posting videos of those games. And again, I know it sucks for you, the viewer, because it's not, the game is not consistent. And it's not the same like, oh, Monday and Tuesday is always Lotus Merge Arena and Wednesday, Thursday is always Clash Royale. It could be 2 days of this and 2 days of this and 2 days of this. So it is a positive and negative that I didn't keep the schedule that I wanted to do throughout the year, but I didn't become a slave to the schedule. So I just wanted to point that out. Okay. All right. So the next one I have on my list is I started a Brawl Stars Q&A, and then I absolutely scrapped it. I stopped it after I think 2 videos. It was a bummer. Like the goal was to do a Q&A series where I would answer, I guess, random internet questions and then post, I think it was 500. The goal was to get to 500 questions answered on while playing Brawl Stars. And the secondary goal, not secondary goal, but the parallel goal was to get 500 wins in Brawl Stars. And if I could do that, then the series is over. After a couple of attempts, I just absolutely stopped. I think it was because I tied my playing of Brawl Stars to that series. I felt like if I had to play, I felt like if I had to, oh gosh, how do I say this? I felt like if I played Brawl Stars, I had to do the series. And so I didn't want both of those to be. I didn't want to have that feeling, so I stopped playing Brawl Stars. And it could be that now that I'm just saying this out loud here, that it kind of frees me from having to, be tied to that series. I don't think anybody even remembers that series. I could probably just hide the videos right now and then just start over on Brawl Stars and then see where it goes, because I really I suck at battle royales, and yet that solo showdown is the one battle royale that I will play, other than Tetris 99. But I don't have a Nintendo account anymore, or I should say I don't have a Nintendo subscription anymore. So yeah, I suck at battle royale games, and but the showdown in Brawl Stars is a game that I would just play that for like hours. I really enjoy the game as much as I'm terrible at it. I would even say the showdown in Squad Busters, I really enjoy that as well. But I think it was the tying of the series that prevented me from really enjoying Brawl Stars, because I felt like I had to do both in order to enjoy both. I couldn't just do one and then leave the other alone, and that sucked. So now that I'm thinking about that, I probably am gonna start doing Brawl Stars content. I'll hit a hard reset on it and just try to do something with it, because I really enjoy the game. I enjoy the game, but I was handcuffed. I handcuffed myself for no reason. Okay. The next one I have is that there were a few games I only played one time on the channel. So Transformers was one. No Surrender Heroes was one. The thing about that was those games are, in my opinion, so bad that I have to ask myself, was it even worth it to play a second time? You see now on the channel there is this kind of schedule-ish type of thing where if I'm playing Let Merge Arena, there's going to be at least one more Let Merge Arena video coming up. So there will be a back-to-back. But yeah, No Surrender Heroes was so awful. Like, I don't know how I could withstand playing that a second time, just to keep up that theme of playing it more than once. I think that would also lead me back toward becoming a slave to a content schedule, because if I felt the need to play No Surrender Heroes twice, then I would feel, it would just be, it would lead to burnout. I'm pretty sure it would lead to burnout, because I would just be like, okay, I'm making this video not for the purpose of telling you how cool or bad this game is. I'm making this video to make a video. So it is a negative that I only played a few games one time, but if you see these games, you can make the justification that these games are so bad, like I shouldn't even play them at all, but I do want to play them for the channel, so you see. Okay. All right, the next one I have in terms of the negatives is the second channel. I started and then nothing happened. So what happened with the second channel was that was supposed to be a highlights channel for any Brawl Stars content. But again, what happened was once I started the Q&A series, which went nowhere, then I felt kind of hamstrung toward doing a Brawl Stars content, which meant the second channel was going to be gone, which meant that, like, okay, what am I going to do with the second channel? So I just kind of left it there. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with the second channel. It really was meant to be like, okay, I'm going to post a video once a day on the main channel, and if I have extra stuff that isn't is it vertical or horizontal? vertical. It's horizontal. The hamburger one. The hamburger size. I don't know. I don't remember. If it's horizontal, then I would post it on the secondary channel and just get the content up there. And that was just do some slow growth and see where those highlights took us. And it just really died on the vine. Like, I did some for like a few days and then nothing. Again, it was just because of the Brawl Stars content. So, I mean, so yeah, that was, aside from the Brawl Stars Q&A, this is probably the biggest failure of content creation for the year. Yeah, I wish I could have done like way more on that second channel. And I'm still, like, for the last 2 months, I have really, really debated about, like, what does the future of my channel look like? Well, we'll talk about that probably later on. But I have really debated about, okay, what does the future of my content creation look like? And does it involve the second channel? Yeah. Okay. So I have one more negative here, and it was to get to 5,000 subs, and it was not even close. Did not get to 5,000 subs. I reached all my other YouTube goals, and this was the only one I, in terms of numeric goals, I did not get. The Brawl Stars Q&A I wouldn't count as a numeric goal just because it's that was more of like series based, or say that came up during the year, not at the beginning of the year. Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't get to 5,000 subs. I'm trying, like, I'll post a picture on if you're watching this on the YouTube replay, I'll post a picture of my journal. I got this journal. Oh, I have been journaling for a few months now in terms of my chess games. And a lot of it is to understand why I'm losing or what could have been done better. And it's really helped me out a lot. So when I ask questions like, okay, why did I not accomplish this? I have to ask, I'm doing a deep dive. Like I write down answers. I do have a journal. I'll probably show this on the replay too. I do have a YouTube journal where I started watching my videos again and just making notes of like what happened, so that I can keep that in mind for future videos that I post. Like, I didn't speak for like 20 seconds, or I don't know, I talked about this girl that I liked, which had nothing to do with Let Us Merge Arena or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. So I've been keeping like minor notes here and there about, what's going on the channels. So the reason I haven't actually thought about like why did I not get to 5,000 subs, I think the main thing is just the different games. If I had stuck to Clash Royale, we may get to 5,000 subs. But if we stayed at Clash Royale, still doing the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, I probably don't get to to the end of 2024 because I get burned out from playing the game and having to and forcing myself to do content instead of enjoying playing different games on the channel. So there's that give and take. I just really it really is a weird trade-off because yeah, I would have really loved to get to 5,000 subs, but I know what it would have cost me to get there. I'm still going to get there. So, I mean, I guess we can talk about 2025 goals coming up now. I still am going to aim for 5,000 subs. That's just a given. I mean, I'm gonna stick with that. Okay, 5,000 subs on the main channel. I did write down before I started streaming, I turned it on here, turned it on stream. I did write down, get the second channel going, and right as I hit the go live button, I crossed it off. I am just not like, I'm not sold on building the second channel at the same time, which is weird because like I thought for sure that I was going to do this. There were a few ideas that I've popped into my mind as I was thinking about like, okay, what do I want 2025 to look like? And I'm probably still going to be doing this throughout the first few months of the year. I thought that I could turn one channel into a vertical mobile gaming channel. So this would be Clash Royale, this would be Champion Strike, this would be Legends of Mercenary, Hero Tactics, those games. Then the secondary channel would be the horizontal games, so that would be Mech Arena, Tower Brawl, those types of games. And maybe if I play like, I don't know, some other Battle Royales or new games that come along, if whatever new games come along, they would just slot into one of those channels. And I wasn't sold on that idea. Then there was another idea where I said, okay, I'm going to keep Clash Royale as the only game on this channel, and then everything else goes to the secondary channel. Because Clash Royale, no guarantee, gets the views. So let me just continue to build that way, and if the second channel pops off with all these other games, and then, we'll do it that way. So I thought about that, and then I thought about like, okay, what if I just make channels based on different games? So this goes back to Clash Royale as being the main channel, and then I make a Let Us Merge Arena channel. I make a Tower Brawl channel if I want to keep playing. If I make there'll be a channel for every game. So that way, if you come to a specific channel where I'm playing, you know what you're getting. And I didn't like that. I wasn't sold on that idea. I still don't, I'm not 100% sold on what idea I think is going to be the best one. And when I hit the play button or go live button just now, I think if you had me pick, I think the one that's got me saying is like, I'm just going to stick to one channel. And what I'll do is I'll probably make like an intro video saying like, hey, if you're new to this channel, the best way to consume my content is if you like a specific game, go ahead and hit follow that specific playlist. So like if you're here for Clash Royale, I'll probably figure out different playlists for Clash Royale. There's one right now for my main deck, because I know a lot of people like go crazy about my main deck because they're like, what is this? This is not Piggy's Earthquake spam like we're seeing right now. So I will probably do different. I'll continue to expand on playlist. I think that's going to be a very positive. So I'll keep it to one channel. The person I got this from when I was debating about like, okay, what to do was Justin Wong, because he just started a second channel, but he has always had his main channel. It's just that he plays all sorts of different fighting games. So that's how he does it. He plays different games. But Justin plays all sorts of different games and keeps it to one channel. He just does playlists. And I think that's going to be the way I go in terms of building the channel. In terms of building the channel, it's going to be one channel. So I'll write that down right now. Okay, so build just the one channel. If, let's say I get into, I don't know, like a totally different genre, which I have thought of, like I have thought about doing, presenting my chess content or chess games in a way for YouTube channel, then that would be a completely different channel. That has nothing to do with the mobile games at the moment. So that would be one where, yeah, I would do a completely different channel. But if it's Let Us Merge Arena, I'm keeping it here. I'm keeping it here. Okay. So that's going to be one. The next one is I have down expand a library of games played. So we did play 14 games this year. If you missed it, they are here. So I want to expand to playing more mobile games and see whether they're good or not. And say, hey, play this game or avoid this game. The one game I know it's coming out in a couple weeks is Arch Hero 2. I have that already pre-saved on my phone. So when that comes out, I'm definitely going to be playing that. I'll probably revisit some games that I didn't play in 2024, but I played in 2023 to see where they are. Probably talk about, like, we did a Boom Arena video saying what happened to Boom Arena. I'll probably do games like I'll probably do videos like that saying, hey, what happened to this game? Like, not on the channel, but I did play Monopoly Go, and I was like, what the heck is this game? And I see ads for this everywhere on regular TV, on YouTube. I see ads for this. I'm like, is this game is just, like, I played it, I'm like, this game is not for me. But supposedly, I think it's like the number one gross game. Not gross game, but like revenue generating game. Monopoly Go is number 2. My goodness. Like, I don't get it. I'll remember to post this list before when I do the editing for everything. My goodness. Monopoly Go. Okay, this is according to mobilegamer.biz. 2024's top grossing game so far. We only have a few days left. Honor of Kings, 961 million. Monopoly Go is $704 million. I played that game. I could not tell you, like, I was so like, what? This is really what this game is? And I was like, what? and they've made $750 million. What? That's crazy. That is, like, it almost feels like the 2006, 2007-ish Mafia Wars Facebook thing. Like, I never got into that. I mean, it's also because I didn't, I wasn't that much into Facebook and MySpace at the time. But, like, Mafia Wars was just, like, a absolute printing machine in terms of money. Like, like, blink and it made like $50 million in a day. It was just, I mean, that just blew my mind. And I can't believe Monopoly Go must be like that. Because somebody's gonna have to explain, like how, like, what is the draw of that game? Now you can ask that about any mobile game, but I have, like, at least with other mobile games I played, I can understand it. Like, I understand the draw. Monopoly Go, I don't get it. I don't get it. Somebody's going to have to explain it to me. Okay. That was another goal. Where's my notes here? Okay, so expand the library of games played. Okay, the next one is a solid definitive schedule, which I'm not sold on, but I'm going to put it here. Because, again, my goal going into this year was to have a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, and I scrapped it, which ended up being good and bad. So yeah, have a solid definitive schedule. But I think it's more of like, am I going to be doing games on certain days instead of a game where it could be any game, and I have it for at least 2 days in a row. And then who knows what the next game is going to be. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I want to have, like, merge Mondays. I don't know. Let us merge Arena on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then Clash Royale on Wednesday. Thursday, I talk about this a little bit. So, again, I don't want to be a slave to the schedule, but I would like to have just some notification of, like, okay, what am I going to be doing here? So, yeah, have a solid, definitive schedule will be one. Okay. The last one here, and this really needed to be number 2 on the list here in terms of goals, was be a finalist, or I guess win the Champion Strike Creator Program. Champion Strike Creator Program Challenge. So Champion Strike currently is running their Creator Program Challenge called the... it's called the... My goodness, I have it here. Champion Creator Challenge. And this is why I have been doing more Champion Strike content, is because I want to become a Champion Strike partner and see where it takes me. So the contest, the current contest where you just have to post a video of Champion Strike between December 9 and December 30th. So the goal is to just create a video. But then there's also a 3-month challenge where those who do consistent content or do, like, really amazing content of Champion Strike will become a part of what they call the Champion Crew and win more rewards. So I think that would be really cool. Again, like, I wouldn't do this, like, let's say if this was Transformers and they had this challenge, I would not do this. No, because the game is, in my opinion, not that great. If there was no Surrender Heroes and it had a creator challenge, I would not do it because the game is awful. But I really like Champion Strike, and I had not played it in a while, and I felt like this was the opportunity to get back into the game and do some content and see where it takes me. Do I expect to win? The weird thing is, I mean, any contest I enter, or any game I enter, yes, I do expect to win. No, I have this weird high expectations of, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this for my health. What do I always say? I'm going to put a ton of effort I'm going to put as much effort as I can into this and see where it takes me. And even if I don't win, I hope I will have done enough to get the devs or somebody to say, like, hey, this is somebody that we should keep on our radar. I'll give you an example here. And this is another reason why I thought, okay, it'd be worth it to give it a shot. So I have a friend who is a musician, and she participated this time last year in a Battle of the Bands contest in LA. The winner was going to be featured in a... Oh, gosh. It's kind of... I don't want to say Tiny Desk form. It's not a form of Tiny Desk, but it's like you're going to be featured on a YouTube program featuring indie musicians. This guy travels around the nation highlighting different indie artists. And it's really cool. So my friend, she did not win the contest. She still got invited to participate in the series. So I always remember when this Champion Strike contest started, I remembered that because I was telling myself, okay, it doesn't, not that it doesn't matter if you win or lose. If you don't win, it's fine. Do you make enough of an impression to say, hey, we still want to feature your work? And that's what I kept in mind. And that's why I'm doing this Champion Strike creator challenge, because if I don't win, and the odds are probably going to be very, very low of me winning, because the game is featured in East Asia, and here I'm in America, so they're probably going to be highlighting Asian content creators, and that's fine, you know. But I'm hoping that maybe I will have done enough to, you know, get somebody's attention, and then that'd be awesome. So yeah, the Champion Strike Creator Program, the Champion Crew, that'd be cool. I am going to be working toward that over the next few months, so you will see a lot of Champion Strike content. I will have Champion Strike videos coming up very soon. Okay, I think that was the last goal that I had for the year. Yeah. So again, to recap, 2025 goals: to get 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're going to build just the main channel. I'm not going to worry about the secondary channel. I might just hide it or whatever the case is. Expand the library of games played. Have a solid definitive schedule, which I might take out, but I'm going to leave it in there for now. And do well in the Champion Strike Creator Program Challenge. Okay. Possibilities. I didn't want to put these as goals or whatever, but I put possibilities because these are the kind of ideas that I'm going through in my head as I'm looking forward toward 2025 and what I want to do here. I think one of the reasons why I didn't get to 5,000 subscribers is because a lot of the systems and processes that I had in place at the beginning of the year got broken off for various reasons once there was friction. Like at the beginning of the year, I don't play in any chess tournaments, so I had weekends to do content, and then once I started playing chess tournaments again, then my time got divided, and that's where things started to fall off, and then Clash Royale became not as much of a fun to do, and yeah, that's where we are. So I know the systems. I had to update my systems of uploading content. So finding ways of building a better content creation system. That'd probably be the best way to say it. Okay, finding ways of building a better content creation system. That will lead to me doing a ton of content and I won't feel like totally burned out from it or whatever the case is. Yeah, that'd be one. The other one I thought of, this one I have debated for a while, and that is to upload multiple times a day. This I have debated for a while, and the reason is that I'm not sure this is... I might be hurting myself by doing this because I've been looking at other channels to see who uploads multiple times a day and they are successful at their channel. And the only ones... Okay, yeah, there's one group, and then there's one streamer, or one. Yeah, I guess he is a streamer and YouTuber. There is a group of YouTubers who upload multiple times a day, and they are tournament YouTubers. So I'm talking about like VG Bootcamp. I'm talking about like Level Up. I'm talking about like anybody who streams a tournament and they post the matches on YouTube. They're doing it multiple times. They're doing it multiple times a day. Like right when the match is over, they have already done the thumbnail and they've already posted the video. And this is for not their safety purposes, but this is so that they can claim the content because there's a ton of leeches. Oh yeah, I would say like also ESL, PGL, those types of they stream tournaments and then they post the videos immediately on YouTube. They've already split the videos. They've done all that and they upload multiple times a day. I've not found a quote unquote regular person who uploads multiple. Well, actually, I did find one, and his name is Wumbo. So Wumbo will upload multiple times a day of individual matches, whether it's Puyo, whether it's Tetris. He'll upload multiple times a day. Does it work for him? I don't know, but I don't know in terms of his point of view whether it works, but he does. He has 69,000 subscribers, and I'm looking at like the next, like yesterday, he uploaded one. He uploaded 3 videos. The day before that, he uploaded 3 videos. He does 3 videos a day. And it's just him playing one match. And I have thought about that. I've thought about like, okay, I play all these games. Why don't I just say when a video is ready, it's ready, and I post it. If I happen to post multiple times a day, then that's fine. If I don't post for a week, but then I post 4 in a day, then that's fine. I've thought about that, and I am not sure. So I'm putting that as a possibility. That goes back to the solid definitive schedule. Like, I could do a Let Us Merge Arena video every day if I could. But if I did a Let Us Merge Arena video every day and I only limited myself to 1 video a day, then the channel's gone. You know, it's like there is a guy that I follow his process. I follow his channel on the side. His name is Hanging Ponds, and he does a video every day. I think he has done a video every day. So yeah, the upload multiple times a day. I'm really thinking about that. I wonder, like, I have never heard a YouTuber say, "Oh, it's okay to upload multiple times a day." Almost everybody, when I've typed in the search, how should I upload multiple times a day? Everybody has said upload once a day, or you're hurting yourself. But do I want to listen to that? You know, these are people with 100,000, like at least 50K subs, 100K subs. Do I want to do that? And like say, okay, today's Legends Merge Arena, and if it's not your game, you know, too bad. I don't feel like I should constrain myself to that. If I feel like I can play multiple games a day, it's fine. I think that goes back to promoting. I'll write this down. Promote the playlists. Yeah, I think I have to promote the playlists more than I am at the moment, because right now I just have the playlists and I haven't really talked about it. But really, if you're here for Clash Royale, you know, go to the playlist. If you're here for Champion Strike, go to the playlist. And that's what I think I'm going to make that a focus. Is that if you want content for a specific game, there are going to be playlists for it, and I want you to check those out, and then that way you avoid what you don't want to watch. Okay, I have a couple more. Okay, short content. It's going to be more than just Clash. So I do have Champion Strike videos, shorts videos in the bank that I'm going to be posting very soon. I'm not sure if it's going to be this weekend, or I know it's going to be in the coming days. I do have like quite a few now that I found the replay button. So I'm going to be going through those and then posting those on the channel. So the shorts content is going to be more than Clash Royale. And it could be more than that. It could be more than those 2 games as well. If I happen to find a new game that I enjoy, or maybe I just thought about this, right? I just thought about this off the top of my head. So I did say Transformers was a 0, But that could be the one place where I just dump, like, I just dump content. But I don't want it to be the thing where, oh, I'm playing this, I'm playing this and I'm not enjoying it, but I'm coming up with short time. No. It has to be a game that I like. I like, and in my opinion, Transformers is not a great game. So yeah. So the shorts content will be more than just Clash Royale. That's for sure. The last one, and somebody just commented on this a few days ago. Somebody just commented on this, and this is something I've really wanted to do is reach out to one of the current games that I'm playing and talk about an affiliate program. There is. Oh, let me write this down. There is one Let Us Merge Arenas YouTuber who posts content and has an affiliate link, and I reached out to Top App Games, and I haven't heard back. But I was like, well, okay, because really, I don't want to say like, hey, they have it, I want it too. But I was gonna be more of like, hey, I really, really like your game. What would it take in terms of me joining a creator program to work toward getting a affiliate code? That's really what I was going to ask. It was going to be something along the lines of I'd like to join a creator program that you have so I can work toward becoming an affiliate of yours, because I did see that somebody else has it. And not to say that, oh, well, they only have 50 subs and they have an affiliate code. I have 1,000, so why don't I have it? No, it's more like, okay, I understand that they have it. I'm willing to work my butt off toward becoming an affiliate. So please let me know how. Please let me know the steps. There's another streamer YouTuber that I follow. She has a chess.com. I guess she's part of the chess.com affiliate program, but she does have an affiliate link. So that's the thing. She has an affiliate link, and I know that one of the games, like, I would love to have that. I've reached out to several of the games, the developers of the games I played so far, and I would love to do it. That's the thing. I know, like, the one person I see on all of them is Ash. He's like on every like new ad, like for all the idle RPGs and obviously Raid Shadow Legends. He's on every ad, which is another thing too. I didn't write this down. I'll probably write this down. It would be horizontal videos, and I'm in them. So not necessarily like, oh, face reveal. No, if you, I mean, I've done content for years and years. My face is out there. I don't care. It's just that I feel more comfortable with. I feel more comfortable doing the videos this way, where it is just the game, and that's it. Because the game is the focus. I actually, the person I emulate this from was actually Jerry, aka Chess Network, because he doesn't show his face on stream or on his videos. It's just the chess game, and that's fine. So I have thought about that. Right now, I'm leaning toward probably no, but I do. It looks like if the channel were to grow, then probably I will have to get on camera, and that's fine. I did in 2000. Yeah, it's like 10 years ago. I did it. I did a series. I did a vlog every day for a year. It was just kind of like it was. Say out of boredom. No, I think this was. My mom was saying, "Oh, you live a very boring life." I'm like, I don't. you just think I do. And so I started a vlog every day, and then it led to, tons of stuff. Kind of like a lot of personal development. So yeah, I have thought about doing getting myself on camera and doing videos, but it's probably way down on the list at the moment. Okay, that was all I have on my list here. So 2024, kind of all over the place. It was fun. The channel kept growing, and a lot in store for 2025. Okay, that's it. That's the last game. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next stream. I'm not sure when, but YouTube, definitely videos coming up soon. Okay.